Let's talk about the movie Black Adam. I just finally watched it for the first time on HBO Max and I did not like it, and here's why. I want to start out by saying I watch these movies as a first-time viewer. I don't read comic books. I don't look into the background behind the characters. I like to watch these purely as a movie audience fan who enjoys superhero movies and wants to just be entertained. I come into it for entertainment value. I love The Rock. He is crazy. He makes so much money. Go for it. I did not like him in this role, and I think a lot of it is because he was just kind of floating around. And we know The Rock, look, like old school wrestler days, like we want him to drop the people's elbow, the people's eyebrow. Like I want him to kick some ass, and I felt like he just kind of like flew around and did some punching, but physically the fighting from him for me in this movie was not enough. I love Pierce Brosnan, but I felt like I didn't really get to know the backstory behind his character enough to feel fully invested in him, and sad when he dies in the end. And that kind of sucked. I was also rooting for this because of Noah. I really like him, and I was excited for him to be in a superhero movie because this is supposed to be a franchise, but also just kind of blah. Like, was it just that the superheroes weren't interesting enough? Like, why don't I like this? I wasn't really rooting for anybody. Obviously, we all know now that The Rock was hoping that this was going to be a big franchise and that the next one was going to be Black Adam versus Superman. He had Henry come in at the end. James Gunn has put the kibosh on all of it, and people were really upset, but I kind of agree. I don't really need another one of these movies. What are your thoughts? Weigh in on the comments below.